If you do that, I don't care if you're the Dalai Lama or Donald Trump. They're both very different, but they can pursue their own life because they know who they are. And you'll pursue happiness and you'll have a great life. Sure, it'll be tough. Sure, you might be poor. Dalai Lama, I don't even know, does he have pants? And he's usually taken out by the garbage in the back of the White House, so I'm not sure how sweet that is. That's what the Constitution of the United States provides. Are we perfect at executing that? No. But it's about opportunity, not outcome. And we are better than any other country has ever been on planet Earth, now or ever. Can we get better? Yes, we can. I want to reach into a bowl and make sure I do this, and yet not comfortably, because we haven't fixed it yet. But this is what we need to fix. But everybody put their name in a bowl and draw out and say, I want to make sure, I have to switch with Erin. Does she have a fair shot at what she wants to accomplish? Do you? Generally speaking, yes or no? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes. That's what we should be working on. Not the stuff part, but making sure that everyone in a bowl has an equal shot, not an equal outcome. That's where social justice is a lie. You cannot guarantee the outcomes for people. People are different. Do you remember? This one is from FCC czar Mark Lloyd. Watch this.
We're in a position where you have to say who is going to step down so someone else can have power.
You know what, Mark? You've been in that position for a while. What do you say you step down so Rush Limbaugh can have a chance at your position? Look, there are unlimited opportunities, but not everybody has the same outcome. That's not freedom. And the problem is, because this idea is a godless sort of idea, because what God says is all men are created equal and they have a right to pursue happiness and a right to their life and their liberty. It was somebody else's plan to guarantee the outcome, wasn't it? On Friday, we have a special on propaganda and how the elites have organized themselves. I want you to see this. This is from Edward Bernays. Look at this. It might be better, instead of propaganda and special pleading, to have committees of wise men who would choose our rulers, dictate our conduct, private and public, and decide upon the best type of clothes for us to wear and the best kinds of food for us to eat. Oh, well, it sounds like utopia. Come on. Come on. Somebody is going to decide. Somebody has to go out and buy this and then tell you to put your name in here and then hold it while you pick. I'm wondering if the people like Bernays or the people who believe in the progressive movement are going to have to put their name in here too. Do you want a guarantee? Do you want a guarantee of happiness? Because who's defining it? What's good? Who's right? Do you want a guaranteed outcome? Does guaranteed outcome lead to freedom and happiness? No, I say freedom leads to happiness. Everything else leads to slavery. But that's the choice. That's the choice. Guaranteed outcome, or can man rule himself? Once you say there's a place where everyone's life is interchangeable, everyone then must have exactly the same stuff, which sounds like these beautiful complexes. This is at New York City. Don't you want to live there? This is Co-op City. Oh, man. That is so beautiful. That's the great society for you right there. And those are the lush ones. Remember, someone had to design the great society and design the equal stuff part. Maybe we should concentrate on the equal stuff next.
Remember that time Glenn Beck boiled a frog on live TV?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, now he's got a chainsaw on the set and a bunny rabbit in the green room.
Was the New York Times right? Glenn Beck incites violence. Next.
Now they're trying to have a party and claim a crown that is our crown. I don't care what they call it, Tea Party or whatever party. Don't let them steal your crown. This is our crown.
This is our crown. My gosh. Ow. Okay. So Al's telling anybody who will listen that, MLK's dream is being hijacked. But here's what he said the dream was.
Someone was saying to me the other day, Reverend Shopton, we got an African-American president, we've achieved the dream of Dr. King. And I told him that was not Dr. King's dream. The dream was not to put one black family in the White House. The dream was to make everything equal in everybody's house.
Gosh. We showed you the head of the Department of Justice yesterday saying that Martin Luther King was an environmental activist. What a perversion. When did MLK's dream or this country ever become about stuff? It's about opportunity. It's about the opportunity to be who you are based on the content of your character. I don't want to be presumptuous about MLK's dream, but I think that's what it was about. And I think that's why it worked here in America, because America is about opportunity and chance, an equal shot. You didn't have to go to the Lord or the ladies. You didn't have to go to anyone like they did in Europe. That's why it worked here. That's why Americans embraced it. Instead, now people are working overtime trying to convince us that stuff leads to happiness. Let me tell you from experience, you can have all the stuff in the world and be miserable, I know. I've been in radio in my career my whole life since I was 13, so I know a little something about advertising. And here's one thing, after I became a little more enlightened, that bothers me. Ads are designed to create a need, a hole in you that they can fill. You have to have this toothpaste to make a whiter smile. You need to have these shoes to be in style. You need to have a car like this one if you're really going to arrive. Ads are always about you not being complete. Really not even about what people are selling. So I'd like to make this challenge to you tonight. I'd like you to decide that there is nothing you need to be happy besides God or your family, whatever it is. What you do, you're complete right now. You were born complete. Where you go from here is your decision. I make this challenge to you, the same one I made 2 years ago. Be the person you said you were going to be. Be the person you were on 9/12. Sure, you can be more educated. You can be more enlightened. You can do more of these things. You can realize that you are the key. You can realize that you, the only one that's standing in your way is you. And when you've done these three things to the maximum of your ability, then you'll be able to create your life, whatever that life is. You go from there. You choose. Pursue your happiness. You create. The government cannot finance that. The government cannot design that. The government can't make a program out of that. You create like Edison did the light bulb. That's what made America great. And that choice is yours. But the bunny meets the chainsaw. Next. A chainsaw and a bunny. Now, a lot of people will say, do you want to live in a world where one bunny would have to die, cut up by a chainsaw just to make a point? Well, if it saved the country, yes. But then there's standards and practices, and everybody starts to whine, you can't cut a bunny rabbit in half to make a point? Okay. I want you to know no bunnies were harmed during this program. I can't say the same for my reputation with PETA, although we are on speaking terms. But I want to make one point. Everything is embedded with our answer. Everything. Come on. Everything. Including this and the little bunny rabbit. But sometimes you have to get a chainsaw to get to the answer. Now, you have to be smart. I'm not going to use a gas-powered saw indoors. Honestly, I've never used a chainsaw. And I could cut a limb off, and it'll be mine, not somebody else's. And then it would be hard for me to make the point. Go ahead. I'm going to be over here with the bunny rabbit. Cute little... Oh, yeah. That's the slowest darn chainsaw I think I've ever. All right. Now, did we need to have a chainsaw to get the answer? No. But I have to tell you something. Oh, the blogs are going to be saying, Glenn Beck and a bunny rabbit and a chainsaw. This is going to be over. And having the chainsaw here drives the regulatory agency out of their mind. Tomorrow, I deliver our State of the Union that is based on the rings of a tree. The answer's in here. Tomorrow. Don't miss it. The bunny is okay. Unharmed. We'll see you tomorrow. From New York. Good night, America.